ngabo y'ikirenga atinda mukunda ngabo yiheso nguri yejejo bundazaza kubareba umutima turoroki.
PEI is a project called Poverty Environment Initiative, a project which is managed in Rema. The project is supporting the government of Rwanda to make sure that we manage the environment and we fight poverty. We have put in place a mechanism through which we were able to influence policymakers to make sure that environment is mainstreamed into economic development and poverty reduction strategy. And people, they understand the relationship between environment and economics.
We are very, very grateful to such initiatives like PEI, which came at the right time, I would say, especially when we were in the process of preparing our second EDPRS. That was a very, very critical moment and it really helped. They participated in the drafting of the actual EDPRS when it was being drafted for being presented to the government for review.
90% of the population depend on natural resources. It was realized if we don't use these resources in a sustainable way, it would be a serious problem in achieving the MDGs. The programs have to be linked to the National Development Program of the government of Rwanda. EDPRS accepted environment as a cross-cutting issue, and then UNDP from the UN side, they took it also as one of the key result areas. So in the future, the government will take over and continue.
In order to help key government agencies to make the economic case for poverty environment mainstreaming in the EDPRS in 2006, PEI supported local institutions to undertake a study on the economic cost of degradation and an integrated ecosystem assessment. Findings highlighted that soil erosion is a primary cause of decline in land production because of environmental degradation, poverty had increased, people's livelihood opportunities had declined, provincial health budgets were escalating, the cost of electricity had increased by 250%, and soil erosion was costing the country about 2% of GDP. For example, in 2006, the government spent $65,000 a day on diesel for rented generators to provide electricity to Rwanda.
The economic analysis has helped Rema, government of Rwanda, to make our case by telling policymakers, leaders, you people, if we don't take care of environment, this is the cost.
The message of integrating environment and poverty issues can be translated in a language, in a currency that the planners understand.
In our budget classification, environment is highlighted as a separate sector, and that one actually shows the importance that the government attaches to environment. It's not an easy thing. It requires some techniques, some capacities that needs to be, built and continuously improved.
First thing is to continue to increase awareness. Each planner has to understand that environment is an inseparable component of every priority.
The task team is comprised of the sector representatives, right from the infrastructure to agriculture to commerce to mini-coffin. We develop checklists that ensure that every project that the government is going to implement takes into account the environmental sustainability. Before PEI and other projects, there was a little confusion on who has to promote the environment conservation and sustainability. But now we are seeing a strong sense of collaboration between the institutions in promoting the environment. The environment is mainstreamed in sector strategic plans, in the district development plans.
District development plans were being developed as a direct input into the national plan for all the 30 districts. We worked with the environmental officers who would support integration of environmental activities at a planning level. We started at the district level, to the sector level, to the city level, and then to the village level, which is popularly known as Umudugudu. Demonstration project has brought policy advocacy right to the ground where the real visible activities of how effective mainstreaming and poverty reduction can meet with the community participation.
Tout au départ, il était vraiment très pauvre. C'est-à-dire on choisissait par critère de pauvreté. Nous sommes dans un endroit montagneux. Nous subissons des problèmes d'érosion, ce qui fait que la protection de l'environnement était une priorité pour nous. La population a choisi la protection de l'environnement comme étant la première priorité du district.
Iyo umugore wanje amaze guhingura turakinya tukarambya tukarya neza tukizihirwa aduha miziro uko babipima turabyipimira turabikora aha hari ikizu cy'ibyatsi amazi nayavomye muri biriya byobo mbumba amatafari urabona ko ari amabati ni muri aho kugenda no kugaruka ni nk'isahani kuvoma amazi ubundi nuko ari ubukene
ubundi twavomaga epfo kure cyane nta mazi dukunze kubona n'ahantu harehare cyane bidutwara nk'isaha ku buryo ku gihe cy'izuba twaburaga imboga
isuka nziza nyihingisha neza nkaye neza cyane kampa umusaruro dufata umushinga wo kubaka pepiniyeri n'aya mashyamba y'izi nturusi n'aha duhinga
ibiti twarabibonye harimo nka za avoka zibanguriye ibyo twagiye tubibona turabitera naho bitarera ariko bimeze neza bizera twajyaga kubona amafaranga ya mituweli bitugoye ariko ubu dutanga mituweli ndetse no ku myambarire yacu tukagira no kwambara neza
mfite umurima wanjye hano mpinga nkasarura ibyiza bitunze abana banjye nkanezerezwa n'amahoro ahora ahinda.
The European Union had sponsored terracing, which is usually labor and resource intensive.
Ikinani kitarimo amatarasi y'indinganire. Ubu icyatuzaniye indinganire tugahingamo twashyiramo ifumbire umusaruro ukiyongera.
Iya dahari nyine guhinga duca inshuro no kujya gushakisha ibyo kurya. Ariko iyo nabibonye mfite ahomba kizangira akamaro nose muri ibyo babakoramo.
Dutekereza biziyongera. Turi gukura tujya mbere genda no kugaruka ni nk'isaha n'igice.
So all these range of integrated activities address a range of MDGs. This demonstration project has been a center of attraction for some policymakers, and they have been recommended to other districts where communities can be centers for real change.
It is not only enough to have a good policy. You need to implement the policy.
The best way was to link these environmental issues to governance and to poverty reduction.
Il prépare progressivement la population pour récupérer les acquis après le départ du projet, à travers justement ce renforcement de capacité, un changement très progressif, je dirais même, j'allais dire radical.
Ko mwaguma kudutera inkunga ndetse tukagera kuri byinshi birenzeho.